Hello everyone, your old pal Cthulhuigi here, back with another one of my famous, regularly updating Let's Plays. So anyway, some of you might be familiar of the hit indie game Undertale. Now, the best of you who've got the furthest Undertale may remember the little character name of the Annoying Dog. And, well, the Annoying Dog is back, and in his very own game, Baba is You. So I just finished 100%ing this on the Switch, and I got it on Steam because I like this video game a lot. Okay, good. There was like a cool intro that only plays when you start, and this game has taken a lot of my capacity to think about things since I started it the first time, and then I booted it up on Steam and automatically did this. I was worried I was going to lose it, but it's cool. It looks like it might be a gimmicky puzzler where like it's all about cute lateral thinking, but actually it's like very hardcore and good, and I like it a lot. It's also about flowers. So yeah, this is sort of a weird choice for Let Play, considering it's a puzzle game that I already beat, and I'm sort of considering this like a bit of a victory lap. So for those of you not familiar with Rat Boy Genius, a victory lap is just when you've done something that you're like proud of, and you're just doing it again to sort of show off. So this is a pretty good little intro level, and like I saw a video of this and I kind of assumed it was like midway through the game because it's crazy. Yeah, basically, I think if you saw any gameplay of this ahead of time, you got the idea. I didn't really show anything off except turning off the walls right there. Maybe I should get a controller for this just so my keyboard isn't so loud. So yeah, like, not exactly gonna have raw reactions. I've probably, like, forgotten some of the solutions because I spent, like, 40 hours beating this over the last few weeks. I think the way I'm gonna structure videos is just gonna be 100% completing a world, so they can sort of serve as a guide. Maybe I'll timestamp. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I thought the whole game was gonna be like this, but it doesn't really joke around with, hey, the images don't mean anything puzzles. Oops. I will say it's actually better on this version than the Switch version because it uses B and A interchangeably, but like I'm always trying to skip the level unlock cutscene, which isn't long at all, and it's bad. Okay, I was like, I don't remember how to do this one, and then it turns out that I was just like looking for some way to duplicate an item or some sort of cuckoo bananas thing. So yeah, I can't remember if I actually finished what I was saying. About timestamping the solutions, I think for like the first world I probably don't need to do that, but the interesting thing is that like even the really early levels have surprisingly difficult. Oh my god, I just realized that, well, at least this volcano level is in the same place as the volcano in the overworld. I'm like, I need to look and see if the first 9 levels are all like corresponding to the world themes. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. I'm like, I can't even recognize any of these puzzles based on how simple they are compared to the endgame. It gets very good. Other than being good puzzle games, there's not much that they have in common, but I kept thinking of the Talos Principle, because that was the last game that really grabbed me as much as this. What do? I do Wall Is You, probably. Yep. But grass your volcano now. Nah, I don't know. I guess you could say one of the levels is a grass yard, but Oh, this is like a real pusher, huh? Dang, I don't know how to do this one anymore. That's a funny little joke. I'm like a little burnt out from just beating the very hard levels, if that's not obvious. I'm actually good at this easy part of the game. As long as you give it a chance. Yeah. It's sort of weird how it's structured, because at the start it's all about this crazy, like, oh, the stuff, like, the graphics don't really correspond to what a thing does, and then to make levels, like, not just easily cheesable, they start really consistently making it so you can't just redefine things, and it's a little frustrating sometimes. Was you and... I forgot you got "and" so early, actually. So, sync means if it collides with another solid, grounded object, both of them disappear. So the solution here is just break the jellies with the wall, and collect it with the wall. Why not? See, in terms of like epic funny LP, I'm sure there would be some people who get value from watching me like do this all blind and just get really frustrated by stuff that either seems inscrutable or easy depending on if you have figured it out or not. But I think the exciting part is going to be watching me forget how to do things that I already done and get really mad about that. That's the little joke. Star is sync and rock is... Yeah, okay, god, I'm like... So if it's push and sync, I can still push it, because push overrides pretty much everything. Oh, this is a cute secret. Is it Crab is you, or is it... Oh, Crab is Baba. I'm like, so desperate for everything to be more complicated than it needs to be. So yeah, I guess in a... I did that wrong. In a way, this is teaching you that technically Crab is Baba and Baba is you are two separate logical statements. For a while I thought it was like something is something else, always applied to both of those ises to the first something, similarly to and, but actually it's sequentially executing the two logic commands, which is important later. There's a lot of, like, everything is very intuitive. I almost never was, like, annoyed of a solution because I felt like I would never have thought of it. It's just, there's a lot of, like, stuff that seems intuitive and assumptions you don't even know you're making. Oh, it's good stuff. It'll be obvious later on. I do recommend, if you're into this sort of thing, I would not watch this. I want... Love is push, right? So, push is a little, like, hard to wrap your mind around. I mean, I know how it works, but I always want to think, like, oh, if I have push, then I can push things, and that's sort of true in the sense that I'm solid, which isn't always true. But yeah, if you're into this kind of crazy puzzle game, I would suggest go get this. Either watch it or don't, depending on how much you care about solving stuff on your own. I only looked up a few different things, which I will mention when I get to, but I did most of it just through throwing my brain at it until it somehow worked. Okay, so Star's defeat. I can't make Star anything else because it's in a corner. I could make wall be push, or... No, I want something else to be me. Or wait, no, flag isn't push. Oh, I just push a pillar in there. Like, these early levels are seriously gonna give me, like, quote-unquote trouble that they didn't even give me the first time just because I'm so galaxy brains here. I'm not Hashtag Baba is humble brag. Don't shame it or joke. No, I'm just like very prone to overthinking it right now. Wow, this one's impossible. No, this one is teaching you that you can do that, I guess. Did I do that already in another level? I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, so this is where I think the 100% every level, as soon as you get to it, starts being complicated, because... Oh, you know what? I did this level before the bonus version of it. Most of the time the bonus levels come off of the regular versions, but, yeah, so you could... Or, well, you have to push that all the way to get the flag to, win. I mean, what are you gonna do if the flag's not win? That's nonsense. By making the rock not push, you can walk on top of it. You can go through here. Like, I don't really know if this is supposed to be a walkthrough, or like, I don't know, there's no execution difficulty. I do really like the undo function on that note. This was the first level I, like, kinda... I didn't get stuck on, per se, but this was, like, the first one I spent a long time doing. It's... Oh, I forgot it was defeat. I was overthinking it, actually. I, like, did something weird where I made Baba not me and pushed Baba through the crabs with text. That was clearly what you were supposed to do. I think I just wasn't wrapping my mind around... Oh, wait. I'm talking crap. This is the harder version, I guess. Huh. Unless there's a easy version. Yeah, so for this one... Oh, never mind. I was just remembering what I did for this level. That's just Baba. You play with Baba for as long as I do. You're gonna end up getting is you. Yeah, so this is the one I was alluding to earlier. It's just I think I had an easier time with this than the first one, which is very weird to me in retrospect. Did I mess this up? I think I messed it up. Did I mess this up bad? Like, did you have to be over to the... I think that might be the case. Yeah, this is like a fascinating intersection of, Okay, I can get push out still if I do that. I just... Yeah, it's a fascinating intersection of the, like, pseudocode logic puzzles and, oh, what's the other... just, like, traditional block pushers, and the fact that you can just undo any mistakes without a big deal. I almost messed that up, but I saved it. The is skip. That's some Baba is you runner terminology. Is, well, let's just say is essential. Oh man, this is like gonna be my greatest LP of the year. So yeah, okay. Not the trickiest thing in the world, but definitely the hardest level in this first world. I hope it... Maybe it, like... Mechanical keyboard ASMR is really popular now. I haven't been keeping up on the algorithm. Is this puzzle just like a rock is key puzzle? Oh my god. Puzzle of baby. Of course rock is key. Oh my god, the hard part is rock is key and Baba. Sorry, that's just a little bit of spoilers. Or it isn't actually rock is key and Baba, it's rock is key, rock is Baba. That level got turned into a bonus level because it was too hard to be a normal level, and it was one I almost got stuck on. I have not seen one of those funny flowers in a long time. Oops. Okay. Oh, that was actually kind of funny why that happened. I hit the... Oh my god. I have like muscle memory for the Switch version, but it's not very accurate muscle memory, apparently, to like exit out of the level. Um, but yeah, you can hit the undo button in the actual world menu, which is funny. Key is push, doors. Oh no, I need to do both at once. This is teaching you about crosswords. I actually feel like this mechanic is a little bit underused. Towards the end of the game, you don't often have to use the same is twice. Oh no, but my key is used up. Is this? No, this must be the intended solution. Yeah, okay, this is like pretty abstract already. Like, when you consider maybe the puzzle could have been that Baba turns himself into a little funny key, but nope, just something. If something is shut and something is open, those two are... They carry no additional rules baggage beyond annihilating each other if they're on the same tile, and the same object can have both of them, and it just automatically annihilates himself there. Or we're using gendered language now. Oh. Oh. Like, towards the end of the game, every wall that's supposed to be a wall says, like, wall is not whatever, or wall is wall, and it's almost funny to, see levels where that isn't the case. I think the first time I did that, I turned the flag to win. A lot of the early stuff just preys on your, that's a good joke. Preys on your expectations that, like, oh, the flag is the thing that you collect to win, and a lot of the time, like, even through training in puzzles like this, you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna make the flag be win, but that's only the case when, like, flag is win is locked behind a wall, like, in that level. Again, there's, like, nothing in this game that isn't intuitive, with maybe a few exceptions, about how, like, apparently contradictory logic works, and even that is intuitive after you see how it works the first time. Let's see, what am I supposed to be doing here? I guess is this the first time we're Keke? Why did I lose focus there? I'm tempted to check the recording, but I can redo this really quick if I have to. Also, tell me how the audio levels is. I was gonna do a bunch of parts, but I have like a dentist appointment really early in the morning, and I just want to know if I have to fix stuff after not being LP'er for 100 years. Okay, what is going on, computer box? Kept loot. Okay, never mind. That time I just... Did I just assume the key was... don't worry too much about it. That's where I'm at. So I could just make the key shut, and then make the flag win. Oh wait, I could... Yeah, and then I can make the door me. I, like, had in my head what I was gonna... For some reason, playing this on a keyboard and not the Game Boy is really, like, making it difficult for me to parse the, logic. Yeah, that one, I remember finding that very charming the first time I did that. Jelly Throne. Ah, that's my favorite SpongeBob song. Flag is not push. Oh, but flag is stop. Let me if... Oh, flag is flag. Oh yeah, this is where they introduced that little joke. So... Oh. No. See, okay, that was exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, of course, I just have to make flag Baba, and like, from not looking at the flag as flag, I've forgotten that entire joke. Okay, I figured it out. I think this took me a bit the first time to get. I was like, trying all sorts of permutations with turning the jelly into a flag, and because Baba is used like slightly obscured there, it didn't occur to me. That's the beauty of Baba. So flag, yeah, okay, you have to push the flag to be is win, because the flag is flag, and if you turn the jelly into a Baba, well, you could turn the jelly, or no, you would turn both Babas back into jelly, but jelly isn't used, so it wouldn't be good to do that. This game made me forget how to talk for like the first couple days I was really playing a lot of it. Made me appreciate very simple logic. I think if you play this game, you'll learn how to do programming and define variables and stuff. Okay, so I want Baba's defeat is bad news. Flag is push. Okay, yeah, this is maybe one of the first ones that's supposed to be real tricksy. Baba is used, just lives outside of here. I think you want flag as Baba is open, because then you can control the flag and make it go into the door. Yeah, like, something that stays tricky from this point onwards is, navigating. This is a hard game to talk over. That is not what I wanted to do. So yeah, you can't get Baba through there. Oh man, okay, I think you have to make Baba as Baba so Baba doesn't become Crab, and then you push Crab up there. Which begs the question, what do I actually do with this flag that I messed up how to do it? Oh, I just didn't need to do that all up against the wall. Yeah, for those of you of my audience that are real hardcore Baba heads looking for a pro speedrun of somebody who shouldn't find any of this at all difficult, I hope... Okay, enough of the meta commentary. This is the greatest video game of all time, and it does not need my sass. Yeah, push is useless at this point. Baba is open. And now that Baba is Baba, you get to learn that Baba is Crab is not Baba. Baba is Baba. That's just crazy. My biggest complaint about this game is that the crabs and jellies and stuff are all really cute, and they're, for the most part, restricted to this world. Key is open. Wall is stop. Doors stop. Stars push. Oh, key is defeat. Wow. So... very lateral thinking on this one. So start is and then key is no longer defeat, and oh, I don't need to actually push that all the way down. Yeah, like about half the time I spent on this game was probably pushing things that I didn't need to push. Water is sink. There really wasn't that much using the sink command in this, but who am I to judge? Alright, well thanks for watching everyone. Let me know what you think about this. I'm obviously a little self-conscious about doing a cursed LP like this, but it's never failed me in the past. Thanks for watching. Semper Games. I should probably come up with a sign-off.